Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. Bandit's hiding out underneath this bed here and Chloe is off drawing. But if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for checking us out. We hope you stay. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being a part of our YouTube family. So today I have my American Influencer Beauty Bundle. And it is LYS is who they're doing a collaboration with. This is a monthly box for $38 a month. Each month they collaborate with a different brand. And I guess every now and then they do like a box with like stuff from different brands. But mostly it is just a one brand box. Last month was my first subscription because they had the Beach Waver company and I've been wanting to try their shampoos and conditioners. I think it's doing a really nice job. My hair's super soft today and I've been using the Beach Waver products since I got them. So about like 2 weeks, I think. This month, again, as I said, it is with LYS Beauty and there is a little something about all the products. So I thought I would open it with you and try everything out with you. So one thing that we got, now usually you don't get samples, but this is a little sample card to pick your perfect complexion. And then there is, I believe, a discount code for 25% off to get a full size. So I think this was just like a little extra. Yes, 25% off. This is the Ultra Luxe Serum Foundation that effortlessly conceals blemishes, dark spots, and imperfections in skincare, with skincare benefits and buildable light to medium coverage, which is what I like. And it does tell you all of the different ones on the back, but they did just give you a few in here as a sample. So you got 5 different shades. So let's see what else we received. We received the Aim High multi-use liquid highlighter in the shade Fearless. So there were 2 shades that you could have gotten. Could have gotten Fearless or Genuine. This is a liquid highlighter that can be used over or underneath your concealer. There is how this looks. I think the Genuine was a little bit lighter, but you don't get a survey. So that is a little darker than I would usually search for, but I'm thinking if I use just a little bit and really buff it out, that could be definitely doable. Or if it was underneath foundation, and that's valued at $19. Have this Confident Precision makeup sponge, and this is valued at $10. So let me get this out of here for you. All right, so there is how that looks. That's kind of different. You can see why it would be a Precision because it does have a very, very fine tip. Next is the Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. This is valued at $12 and it does say it's an irresistible high shine lip treatment that replenishes lips with vital moisture for all day hydration. All right, so there that is, and it is just kind of a clear, maybe a little bit of a tint. Let's see. Put some on there. So yeah, just a clear but nice shine. I like that. No scent to it at all. Next is the Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. This is valued at $20. And it minimizes the look of pores and excess oil for a flawless base. So it is kind of a more liquidy primer. It does blend in very well though. It is scentless. The only thing I can smell is the salt on my skin from the pool earlier. So that's nice. We have the Think Bright Glow and Hydrate Serum with vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. And their packaging is just so, I mean, look at, so cute. This is valued at $28. Here is how that looks. There it is on. All right, so just goes in very nicely. And the last thing in here is the Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the shade Confident. I do have their powdered blush. I think I'd gotten it from BoxyCharm, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was a bronzer that I really like. So here it is. There is that gorgeous shade, and I do actually like this kind of shade. So there it is on. All right, and then just gives you a nice little, right here. So see, just a nice light. All right, let's try some stuff now on the face. So I'm going to start with the serum here, and I just gave myself 2 little dollops there because I'm going to bring this all the way down to my neck. All right, it feels good. It doesn't feel heavy. I don't like the heavier formulas that kind of feel gooey a little bit. All right, next we're going to go in with the primer, and with this just a little bit, little dab. Now we're going to open up the blister pack and find our perfect match. My guess is it's going to be somewhere around this one. That looks a little light. That looks pretty close. That looks a little dark. Those are obviously way too dark. But we will start with the lightest and move our way through. So there is the first one, the lightest one. There it is on, and there it is worked in. It doesn't seem to be coming up on camera, but I can see it as just a tad too light. So that first one was LN6. This one is MN5. All right, and there is how that looks. All right, so there it is on the back of my hand, just a little bit better. That is the MN5. That is I think, the right shade for me. Next is TN3. All right, so there's how that looks. Put it here. Okay, so that actually isn't a bad, so that is just like a smidge off. Now if I were to take the two and mix them together, so you can't really see too much. I wonder if I go on here, if you guys will be able to see better.
Hey Mom.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna have dinner here in Anna's house.
Okay, next is the D67. Sorry, that's DG7. And the last is the DPP4. All right, and there is that one. So that one is quite dark. So those are all the different shades. And on the inside of my arm, this light one obviously works the best, but then when you look at kind of the skin tone over here, this is just a little light. Almost like a little mixture of those two would be perfect for me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a little mixture of both. And we're going to just give it a try. So I do like that. I think it went on very light, very easy. Doesn't seem to sit into any fine lines or anything like that. So I do like that. Now I am going to take this slightly darker one just because I have it. And I'm going to do a little contouring. So unless something is like really, really dark, like that one right there, you can use a color that's just maybe a little bit too dark for you, just to do some contouring if, you know, you didn't have a contouring stick available, or if you got it and, you know, couldn't do anything with it. I once got like a really dark, but it was like that dark, foundation from BoxyCharm, and they, you know, I did tell them like it was too dark, it was way too dark, it wasn't usable at all for me. They did give me I think a credit for the Boxy store, which was fine. I gave it to a friend of mine who had a darker complexion. It was too dark for her, but she said that she used it as a contour and it worked really nice for her. So I think that's a great tip, a great way to use something that's just, you know, maybe a little too dark for you, but you received it in some way, shape, or form. You know, rather than throw it out, unless you know of somebody who could use it. So, okay. So I think those are some really universal shades. So just kind of mixing those in. That's what I did. You could certainly kind of mix a little bit of that, and that's a little too yellow for me. And then once we get into that, it's too dark. But it's a great formula. I may hop on and see what it cost, and there's a lot more shades, so get something that's in between those two shades. So if you look on the back of the card, it does show you all the different shades that they have. All right, I'm going to use some of this highlighter next. Now I am going to take this and go back into that lightest color. And I just put it right on the tip. And I'm just going to use that as like a concealer there. So that is something you can do if you get something a little too light too, is you can use it as a concealer. And now last, I'm just going to go in here and add to the already redness of my face, because it is 77 degrees in here right now. And you can also give yourself just a little color. So you can certainly multi-use some of the different products in here as well. Okay, well, that is what I got in the bundle, and the American Influencer Beauty box, and I'm very happy with everything in here. Super excited. I love this brand. I love things that I have so far. I think I have used the primer before, but the other products are all new to me. So primer and a bronzer was it. All right, well, thank you so much for spending a little time with us. Please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you would, and hopefully we'll see you soon.